Episode 28, guys. Bew Squalor here. Sorry. Just also looked at my phone. Here's how the Here's how the roster looks now with the filled out. Our center is still our weakness on our offensive line. And Jamon Moore is still the 5th wide receiver, though technically Johnny Lynn here is the 6th, and he is going to surpass Jamon Moore, who probably won't make the cuts this year. We'll probably move on from him and allow Devin Oki to be the 6th wide receiver. Alright guys, it's harder to tell if a player is really good or not because of the hidden thing. But if we look at what I consider the worst pick in the draft so far without knowing the... I'm going the Jets first round picker. This man right here. 70 overall, picked 11th overall in the draft. 70. Just not a great pick by the Jets. You know, there are people with lower picks, but the Redskins picked on the 17th pick overall. They did a 17 or a 68 overall. The Panthers did a 67 overall. On the 19th pick, the Seahawks did a 68 overall on the 25th pick, but it just gets really bad right there. So, I mean, without knowing what the talent is, you can't really, and we can even go back to the 2020 draft tracker, and I still don't have all of them in yet either. For superstars, I know the Bengals had a superstar, their free safety was a superstar, but the rest of them are still, there's so many that are just not available yet after 1 year. So it even takes a little longer to do that, and maybe we'll do draft recaps every year and a half behind. So at week 8 of this year, I will look at the last year's draft and do that, a year and a half later for each one of them. I think we're done with ours. I can change one person's position over, but then we have the awareness hit, and now I'm starting to wonder if we do 2 free picks and then any additional picks after that are awareness, or 1 free pick. I don't know, I have to think about that. But if we look at our 21 draft class, quarterback, wide receiver, halfback, wide receiver, left tackle, center, and middle linebacker, there's not like a whole lot. Like, I'm not changing anybody's position in this one for that. And then players wise, I just don't see any great, Nick Perry would be a 74 outside linebacker, but maybe Owen Burks surpasses Nick Perry. We are, how many players do we even have? Well, I guess we just go to week 1 and find that out. We have 59 players out of 75, so we can not improve our team right now because it's not available. And I think that's gonna be, ooh. Are you a real player? No, year one, right? Oh wow. So they got a KJ Wright as an X Factor, but oh, that's weird. As a free agent, Russ. I guess we can look at this. Let's do that. Cleo Mack, Eddie Jackson, and our superstars. Bernie Lawson, AJ Green. Got 3. Myles Garrett, Odell Beckham, Richard Sherman is a buck. Chandler Jones to Chargers. Derwin James. Packers should have drafted him. Patrick Mahomes. Andrew Luck is still playing. Ezekiel Elliott. Xavier Howard. Deshaun Watson is the quarterback for... Yeah, see, there's starting to fill in some players here that aren't real. Elias Campbell. Matt Ryan's an X Factor. George Kittle. Saquon Barkley. Jalen Ramsey. Davian Bell. Snacks Harrison. Aaron Rodgers, Kenny Clark. And here's our superstars. I got 3. Phillip Rivers, that's so funny. Phillip Rivers is a Patriot. Earl Thomas is still going strong, huh? No X Factors for the Redskins. Russell Wilson. Oh, they have a Steve Clayton wide receiver, maybe. Juju Smith and Ben Roethlisberger. Wow, still going. TJ Watt. JJ Watt. No superstars for the Titans, the Vikings, and then free agents. So there are 2. Rashad Jones and KJ Wright. The 33-year-old strong safety. And how old is KJ Wright? 32-year-old. KJ Wright plays middle, right outside linebacker, huh? Interesting, interesting. Stop recording. Well, we have no money to play with, but might as well take a look at possible signings and whatnot. Since we have no salary cap, it doesn't matter. But here is the best available quarterbacks. Ryan Tannehill, Brad Hundley, Robert Griffin III, Deshaun Kaiser, I don't know him, Alex Smith, Jeff Driscoll, Cody Kessler, Chad Kelly, Richard Nixon, okay, Mac, CJ Beathard, Paxton Lynch. Yeah, I'm not going any farther. We're just going to go, though, quickly to highest speed ratings. Taysom Hill is still the highest speed rating. Trevor Knight is always right behind him. Brett Hundley, Robert Griffin III, and Jeff Driscoll. Okay. Halfbacks available. TJ Yeldon, Isaiah Cole, Peyton Barber, Mike Davis, Corey Clement, Ty Montgomery, there we go, Ty Montgomery. JD McKissick, I'd rather have JD McKissick than Ty Montgomery. And let's just go for speed again. TJ Logan, Boston Scott, Darius Jackson. Fullbacks, Ricky Ortiz, great fullbacks. John Ross is available as a 76 overall wide receiver. When he's 25 years old, he's not even old. I just can't afford him, but I'd do that. Pick that up. Oh, Cardo Gafford, a cheap version of John Ross. 690,000. But he's a 54 overall. I wonder what his punt returning skills are. Kick return 84. See. Yeah, so we got a fast. John Ross is not a bad signing, but 2.9 million. Not sure I can figure that one out. Jared Cook, Jimmy Graham, Lance Kendricks. Look at that. 3 Packer tight ends. Luke Wilson, the former Seahawk. Left tackles. Just an absolute tough position. No good offensive line. Alright, so left ends, Morgan Fox, Cassius Marsh, Vernon Butler Jr. D tackles, Trey Hickerson, Cameron Wake, 38-year-old Cameron Wake still playing. Man. I mean, well, he's a free agent, but dang. That's old in Madden terms. Middle linebackers. John Bostic. Pernell McPhee. Hey, it's Brooks Reed. Taysom McCourty, Prince of Mukamura. John Patrick, Jimmy Smith, Brasheen Broadland, Brashad Breeland. Sorry, that was a good Packer. I was sad when they didn't re-sign him. Andre Sendejo. Okay, so really, this is the only like really decent. $2.9 million. We'd have to cut some players. Let's see. Let's just out of giggles. Let's see if we can sign John Ross. So we have so many wide receivers now, though. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Nick Perry would be a $1 million savings. $4 million savings for Preston Smith. Excuse me. Rest of it just is like P. Colvin. Is that a slot receiver? Will give us $1 million to cut. Is he a draft pick from the prior year? He's not. There's $1 million right there. We can clean up some of these lesser salaries to make some money. These people save no money, so Nick Perry, P. Colvin. Maybe that'll give us enough to sign John Ross. Let me think about that for a minute. Okay, guys. Nick Perry is being released. Alright, and then we're going to go see how our cap room looks now. Cap room. Okay, so I don't even have to release anyone else besides that. So the penalty is the following year, I guess. Dead money the next year. So that must be the case. So we can totally sign John Ross from Washington to be on our team. Blazing fast. Then we're going to cut Jamon Moore here. And Jamon Moore was released. And then Pat Colvin, who was signed last year. Is going to also be released. For the new rookies that are coming in. So there we go. We got Kiki Kote, and then we still have a ton of wide receivers, but those are the ones that are worth releasing. So we need a middle linebacker to replace Nick Perry. Let's see what we got for middle linebackers here. Nicholas Morrow, a run-stopping linebacker. They're all pass coverage linebacker. It's just a 90 speed linebacker. That's amazing. 30 years old, 64. That's a high 69. The ridiculous speed on the linebacker. Nicholas here, he's a pass coverage linebacker. Man coverage, zone coverage. It's got the best man coverage. Mark Barron. That 54 overall is killing me. Joe Thomas. I think we'll have been recording the whole time. Sorry. We'll be bringing in Marquise Flower as a middle linebacker for the year. We'll hopefully bring him in. I don't know how my salary cap will look, but he looks pretty cheap. And 65 overall. 1 year, 0.9. He's 29 years old. To the active. Let's do that. Oh, I got 4.5 million or 4.3 million salary cap. Nick Perry. Joe Thomas. It's all Packers. We need some more players, so I'm going to see if I can sign Andrew Brown here. Yeah, I have $3.7 million salary cap. So we'll sign Andrew Brown here to back up Kenny Clark. You know, it's a big drop off from 1 to 2 there. But yeah, this is going to end the episode for you guys. That's episode 28, 29. We'll continue our signings and start our preseason. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. See you soon. Bye.